There was a place we went in Florence that was like a legendary steakhouse that was pretty amazing. And it's the meat is different because it's all grass-fed. They do not have American corn-fed fatty beef over there. Their beef is essentially like the way a cow would normally be if that cow was just free-ranging and grazing on grass. But it's very tender, and they cook it very rare. It's like kind of seared on the outside, but the inside is pretty red.
Yeah, I like that. I like there's a lot of stuff you can eat raw that you might not expect. You find out really when you go to Japan. And so steak, I mean, obviously steak tartare is everywhere now. But even when I was in Japan, they served raw horse over rice. So raw horse nigiri. And when
delicious. You have raw horse, is it just very thinly sliced? Do they brine it? Do they do anything to it?
Nothing. And that's what they do with so much different food. We did a whole raw food episode there. And, I mean, you're familiar with all the typical sushi stuff, but we even had raw shark heart as well, which they have to wash it for hours because it has a really strong, potent ammonia smell to it. But the horse was delicious. But it's small. Again, everything's like a little bite size. You just put it in your hand, give it a little bit of a dip in the soy sauce, and then delicious.
Bourdain said the most disgusting thing that he had ever eaten was fermented shark meat in Iceland.
So I've not had that yet, and I'd love to go to Iceland. There's something similar in Korea called fermented skate. So the skate already, and this thing, it would make you cry. Just the ammonia smell. It's like being like a sports stadium toilet that's not been cleaned for 10 years. The intense smell would make your eyes water, and even, I swear to God, it could make the skin of your mouth peel off if you kept it in your mouth too long. It is so intense. And so it's maybe something similar to that, but this is like more old dude drinking food. All the greatest exotic stuff from around the world is just old drunk guys eating it.
Interesting. Why do you think that is? Because they're just like more brave because they're drunk?
I think there's like bravado that goes with it. I'm trying to think of some good examples. So that's certainly one. I think it's also wanting powerful flavors while you're drinking. So there's so many foods like this in Vietnam. Even testicles, an assortment of testicles. I think I've had them all now. But like chicken testicles. It's like, guys will get a hot cast iron steaming plate. Like instead of fajitas, they got chicken testicles on there, and they pair that with beer, and they love that contrast.
And so this shark heart that you ate.
Yeah.
What was that? What was it like?
So eventually, after they got the ammonia out of it, it was good. It was cold, dense. I like heart meat in general because it has a peculiar type of density to the meat that you don't find in other meats, where it's dense but not tough and chewy. Like chicken heart, beef heart, pork heart. I love all of it. Yeah, I do too. So it had a certain like density to it that I enjoyed. And everything tastes fresh. After they got the ammonia out of it, it tastes fresh, but you just mix it with either ponzu sauce or soy sauce, and it's delicious. And a lot of sake.